Bonjour! Bonjour!
No.
Time for bladder check. Check.
So it's a show?
It's a lifestyle.
It's a religion.
My emotions! My emotions!
I'm still French.
Ouais, c'est pas faux.
I'm a woman, Mary. I can be as contrary as I choose.
Non, moi je crois qu'il faut que vous arrêtiez d'essayer de dire des trucs.
I forgot that I put play already on the camera. Yes, I was still contemplating that, like... Really, I just added 2 hours before beginning to film. So it means 2 hours before the last episode, episode 8, that I just watched. If you want to see my reaction video about it, I'm gonna put the link into the eye, which is reminding me that I didn't say hi at the beginning of this video. Hello, hi, I'm Laura. I'm gonna watch Rick and Morty season 3, episode 9. And like I told you during the intro of the last episode, you can remember the time, when I broke my bone 1 month ago? I mean, at that time, I didn't know that I broke one of my bones. I just fall during the night, like such a stupid thing which happened to me, and really it hurt me a lot during the moment. And during 1 entire month, I continued, to have a little pain when I was walking, but I was like, it's gonna pass, it's gonna pass. 1 month later, I'm like, maybe not. So I checked, and in fact, I broke one of my bones. So now I'm forced to have that, and really, I put it on just 2 hours before beginning to film, and I'm still focused on it. Like, the fact that it's like that, I can't put my plaid on it, so it's colder. I'm already thinking about my family reunion, on Sunday. Like I said during the last intro, 50 people that you didn't see since 1 year, or sometimes more than that. You want to look great, you want to act like, hey, see, my life now it's like that, see how I'm looking great. Yes, I'm still a little mad about it. I told you during the intro of the last episode, I have a lot of reasons to be mad, and it's clearly one of these days. Like, that I'm warning you in intro, sometimes, it's one of these days I know I can cry really easily. 1 second, one thing, a little sad happening, and I can cry. And sometimes, some days, it's that kind of mood. One thing which is gonna be bad into this episode, which is gonna make me mad, and I'm gonna go so mad, I'm gonna insert mothers and stuff like that. The last episode that I watched, episode 8, didn't get me mad, like, it was not... I mean, it was a funny episode. I lost at multiple occasions, and it was cool, all of these memories. It was really one of these episodes in which they are putting a lot of stuff, and the rhythm is really like that, to entertain the viewers, to not lose any time, to just be into it. And that story about the memories which were erased from Morty's mind, but also we discovered it at the end from Jerry's mind, so maybe also from Beth and Summer mind. It means a lot. It's making me wondering, about the fact that, Beth, who doesn't know why her father left, why he came back, maybe you erased the part of her memory. And how many times did you do it for the other ones? For Morty, we saw that it was a lot, but for the other members of this family, maybe it was a lot also, we don't know. The fact that Summer intervened and saved the day, I think that it was not the first time I said it. That girl, really, I'm not worried for her. I think that she's gonna... You're coming for my food? Already done. Summer, she's gonna survive to everything, and I think that she's gonna end everything, like, nothing wrong, really wrong can happen to her. I'm not worried for her at all. When I'm really worried for other characters, not for her. She's not the most interesting character, I said it. I'm really interested by Morty's evolution. I can see that that kid is evolving in a weird way, he's getting angrier. He began to kill someone who was threatening, but after that he killed people because it was during an anger crisis, because of the purge moment, but after that he killed also someone else, if I can remember that correctly. He killed Rick, thinking, you know, that he was really killing Rick, that it was gonna happen. Luckily, in fact, Rick made a plan around that, but Morty didn't know it. So I'm really worried for Morty's evolution, and because of that, you know, I'm also worried for his relationship with Rick. Rick, we have all of that backstory that we need to discover, all of that relationship also that he has with Beth. We have Jerry, who is impacted by it, and all of what is happening to him, I'm not okay with it, you know how much I love Jerry. So all of these characters, they have interesting backstories, stories, evolutions, when Summer, not that much. So you can consider that she's not really interesting, you know, as a character to analyze, to follow, stuff like that. But at the end, I think that it's her character who has the most chance, you know, to survive to everything, to finish all adventures, everything, you know, feeling great, like she's gonna be good. I'm not worried about her. You know, even with your friends or with the members of your family, you have always that person who is living a lot of rough stuff, and each time you're like, she's gonna be alright. Like, you know for certain that that person is gonna be alright. And that's how I feel for Summer. Okay, 2 more episodes today, and the final episodes of this season 3. So I don't know why I'm expecting something big to happen right there. I know that for the season 1, it was not the case, you know, like it was really 1 episode, 1 adventure, something like that. But how they ended the season 2 and really the evolution that the season 2 took, I think that I'm expecting a little the same for the season 3 to finish with maybe not a cliffhanger, but something really important happening, which is gonna mean a lot for the characters, for their evolutions. Maybe Eagle Guy could be back. We began the season with having news, you know, about the Walking Dead family that we left on another reality. Maybe we can come back to them to finish the season. I don't know. I'm really just expecting something big to happen, to have consequences about it during the next season. You know, it's not a show that I'm watching, you know, right now just to be entertained. For sure, I want to be entertained, I want to have a lot of fun, but I learned my lesson with Rick and Morty, and I know that the writers, they are also working a lot on the evolution of these characters and on also building things to talk about their mental health and to talk about their relationship and to show things which are wrong about it, and the fact that the characters are into a big denial. Sometimes they are seeing the truth, but they are choosing to not do anything about it. Like they did that a lot during this season 3. If the season 2 was really about them, you know, making decisions, like deciding to change stuff, the case for Beth, for Jerry, it was also the case for Morty, who little by little like was so tired of Rick's bullshit that he decided to give up on him at several occasions. Like for me, the season 2 was really a season in which the characters, they decided that the situation for them was not okay anymore, so they needed to change. That was the evolution during the season 2. This season 3, on the contrary, they were confronted to their own issues during all of it, and during all of it, they were into a fucking denial. So at the end of this season, the good conclusion, it would be for them to be forced to admit these issues, maybe? We'll see. And I'm gonna see that right now with these 2 last episodes. Just one for this video, but you've got what I meant. So let's go for this one. Remember that if you want, you have my Patreon on which you're gonna have these episodes of Rick and Morty earlier. I don't know how many episodes we have of Advance. You can check that on the description. And with an extended all for action part, with a full opacity thing, because you know that I have issues with Rick and Morty on YouTube since the show is back on Netflix, you know, the new season. I really hope that when you know, that's gonna be the end of that new season. I'm not gonna have any issue with this show on YouTube. It would be really great. Wish me luck with that. But because of that, during that period of time on YouTube, you have reaction videos like that with the reaction part not into a full opacity and really cut a lot into it. I'm sorry for that, truly. So if you want to see really what I wanted you guys to see, it's on my Patreon and it's also the best way to support me. Let's go for this episode. I'm sorry, that intro was a bit of a mess. I felt it, you know. During it, at the end of it, I can see, you know, that it was a mess. It's like that. I'm not gonna refilm it, you know, like, I'm not that kind of person. I'm not gonna lie about my defaults and stuff. No.
I was traumatized, Summer. Okay, your generation wouldn't get that. Bitch, my generation gets traumatized for breakfast. When I was a kid, I just told myself that Tommy had gotten lost in the magical realm of Fruity Land. Fruity Land?
With how Rick reacted, I'm like, maybe it was a true thing?
Net the bubble gun, there's no air!
Eh?
Fruity Land. Was it my best work? I don't know. Does it deserve to be shit on creatively? Yeah, that's right.
It was a real thing.
Here it is. Trying to collapse the quantum tesseract.
Yeah, I don't care if you made it up. Tommy's still in there.
Relax, Beth.
An adventure with Rick and Beth about things which happened when she was a kid.
Tommy! Tommy! This is a nightmare. I can't believe you used to lock me up in this glorified chicken coop.
Those are procedurally generated clouds, Beth. That river is a rainbow, literally. Dad, you're right. I'm a terrible dad. Well, nothing to live for. Goodbye, cruel world.
Yeah!
What kind of merciless creator makes the ground bouncy?
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. It's a childproof world.
This thing is sinking razor sharp claws in. Ah, shit!
You've made your point, Dad!
I think that it's really happening, but I don't understand why.
Simply centered, activated,
Intelkinetic?
pretty cool, huh?
Huh?
You have much to learn, my Hula.
Morty, Summer, this is Kiara.
Dad, are you...
In love with a badass, sexy alien lady? I don't know, Summer.
With 3 boobs, I just noticed.
I met on that interstellar dating service Rick was always suggesting when your mom and I were together, and things just kind of clicked.
Really?
I'm sure you noticed what she has 3 of, but guess what she has 2 of?
Eh? I don't want to know. What about that?
Yeah, this place is the safest.
Forever? You don't... You just lost your arm forever?
Your father and I are soul bonded.
Soul bonded?
Does your planet have shorter days? Because you guys are moving kind of fast.
Maybe a little.
Okay then, honey. If you want to lecture anyone about commitment, start with your mom.
Oh my god. Dad, is that what this is about?
Every weekend, you two have told me to move on.
Move on, like, out of bed. Like, stop using paper towels for toilet paper.
Well, hello all. I am the king of Fruity Land, but I go by another name. Tommy. We know.
We know.
I have lived
You don't
here since I
recognize
was a
the
mere
name?
child.
We know.
Got it.
I am little Tom.
You seem nice.
Tiny Beth.
They ate Beth?
I am jealous of Tommy's friends and his Nintendo and his dad likes him. Let's do it. Well, I want to see you dead. That'll help. I'm stuck.
Huh, well, that's interesting.
Fake news.
She left him behind?
I will hurt this rock. I will hurt this tree. I am the first of Tommy's children. And the
Oi, oi.
Perhaps a demonstration is in order.
No.
Or fruit we care. Gather around, gang. Dinner time. Alright, that's it. I'm out of here. Conflict
You can't
stage,
leave
so we
Tommy
evacuate.
right there. He needs to come back.
Tommy's still in there, raping muppets and eating babies.
Yep, luckily that's not our problem. Time to pull the plug.
But at the same time, do we want someone like that to come back into this world?
Do what you never did as a dad. Put in a little effort.
Alright, cut the high road routine.
She was jealous of Tommy.
I made Fruity Land to get rid of you, Beth. I did it to protect the neighborhood, not in a noble sense.
What?
Ray guns, a whip that forces people to like you,
Yeah.
visibility cuffs, a parent trap, fall asleep darts, a
What?
lie detecting doll, an indestructible baseball bat, a
All of
taser
that?
shield, a fake police badge, location tracking stickers, rainbow colored duct tape, mind control.
Stop.
Does it occur swear to you that I asked you to make those things because I wanted you to spend time with me. If I did try killing Tommy, it might be because I was jealous of his family.
Wait, what? Why? Wasn't his dad like some kind of cannibal?
This is your fault. I am not a bad person. I'm gonna go back in there, I'm getting Tommy, and I'm fixing this. Like you're the alien expert, Isaac asshole.
That is me, I'm tired.
Me too.
We're all tired.
Where is your girlfriend?
That's the last of them. Tonight, we celebrate.
With a hunt?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Aren't you getting tired, Jerry?
I really have to get out of this so bad. I just tolerates because of my kids, you know, like,
Do that.
like the shape of her head or...
They're gonna hunt you.
I want you to admit that you're a closet racist, a beta male sexist, and you dragged everyone into a horrible situation by only thinking of yourself.
Really?
I'm stupid.
Thank you.
Now you're gonna help me.
Yes, he's kind of stupid and lame,
Wait, what?
but he forgot himself a lot for his family.
Tommy, I'm going to take you to the real world. Well, this is...
You have all
No,
of
you don't
your
understand.
things.
I have to make this right because it's my fault that you're in here. I'm Beth.
You want to repair the past, Beth, but you can't. I think that you need to learn that also for your dad.
So, then it should be pretty easy to say, sorry I pushed you.
Real easy and not necessary.
Can you admit your faults?
Have apologies changed?
Tommy, I'm sorry you think you deserve an apology. Oh my god, I'm my father.
Yes, I was gonna say it.
Oh my god, I'm my father.
So you can't be cruel and kill people.
Hi, I need to pull Morty out of school. Come on, Morty.
You heard your daddy, Morty. You have to leave school.
Shut the fuck up, you. We don't know who you are.
We're going to Alaska.
What? Why?
It's nice there. Also, I broke up with PR and she didn't take it well and she wants to talk to you too.
You know what? I'm just gonna go left. No, okay, you're left. That's fine. Do you?
What does your breakup have to do with us?
Yeah, we chose.
He said that it was because of you.
She kind of blames you guys for the breakup.
Why?
Because I told her it was your fault.
We're glad you are not into that car.
Hey,
Hey,
if you were to make a clone of Tommy, what would you need to get started?
I don't know.
A clone of
Okay, 'cause
Tommy?
he didn't want to come back, so he gave me this.
He gave you his finger. Doesn't matter.
Did you kill
Take
Tommy?
about 3 hours.
Okay.
Hey, you want to help?
It's so fucked up. You did what Rick would have done. All of the bad things that you would have done. You're creating a clone of him with your father just to spend time with your father.
And the ugly truth has always been,
That I'm not that great a guy and you're exactly like me.
am I evil?
Worse, you're smart. When you know nothing matters, the universe is yours. The universe is basically an animal. It grazes on the ordinary. It creates infinite idiots just to eat them. Not unlike your friend Tim. The smart people get a chance to climb on top, take reality for a ride, but it'll never stop trying to throw you. And eventually it will.
Dad, I'm out of excuses to not be who I am. So, who am I?
My advice, take off. Put a saddle on your universe.
The kids, Jerry, my job, and as much as I hate to admit it, ABC's The Bachelor.
I can make it of you. With all your memories, an exact copy in every way.
No.
You can provide for the kids. You can be gone a day, a week, or the rest of your life with zero consequences. The moment you decide to come back, I flip a switch, feels no pain, regrets nothing.
Did you do that before or
Why would you do that for me?
I don't know, maybe you matter so little that I like you. Maybe I love you. Maybe something about your mother. Don't jump a gift shark in the mouth.
you love her for real?
My secret bonus is that no matter what you choose, you're finally gonna chill the fuck out.
Okay.
You gave her the opportunity to have more liberties and she chose to stay with her life?
The hunters! They're back!
We're not hunters!
We want to hide with you!
We're not hiding, we're nesting.
Children must be destroyed so that we can be together.
You were hunting them? They just wanted to live their lives? What happened? Summer, I said that you would survive to everything. Take your responsibility for once.
If anybody deserves to be telekinetically strangled, it's me. I'm the one who wants to break him. I'm lazy, I'm cowardly, and I do not know what I'm doing. Getting a divorce, none of this is on purpose. I was excited to date someone cool, but this
Nah.
make my ex notice.
I
You're
was
saying the truth.
a selfish, manipulative, dishonest species that... Trendo, just...
It's your ex?
Do you really expect me to believe it has nothing to do with...
You did the same, you three boobs woman!
Dad, can we go now?
Hold on a second. I'm starting to get the feeling that I was the rebound.
Also...
We're home! Hey guys, what's for dinner? How was Jerry's? The usual. Can we have pizza?
You're enjoying your life.
Oh crap, I think Arnaldo's is closed. Are you guys sure you want pizza?
Arnaldo's isn't closed in a dimension where they didn't invent daylight savings.
Mach.
Without you. I love you, Dad.
It's almost
By the way, that wasn't time.
nice.
There were just a couple pizzas on the counter. I grabbed them.
Okay, we made so many progress, you know, for Beth, for Jerry, the relationship with Rick. So much to talk during the review.
This is Carlox, fighting intercepted sexual communications between you and my new girlfriend Fiona. I am coming to kill you now.
No.
Yo, Jerry, it's the Big R. I killed that alien that was coming after you. Looking out for you, buddy. Hey, Jerry,
You
it's
did?
Rick and I fucked your ex-girlfriend Kiara. Doesn't matter. You get any of that?
You're keeping an eye on Jerry, Rick? You know, right there he knew that Jerry had an issue with this guy, this alien guy, and he killed him for Jerry. Okay, after that he fucked his ex-girlfriend, but who cares? Ah, great. This episode was cool, really cool. It was funny. I lost at several occasions, and I have the impression that these characters made a certain progress. Like I said during the intro that first season it was one episode, one adventure, a lot of losing moments and stuff like that. Second season we had the characters evolving and deciding, you know, to make a lot of changes into their lives. Third season, so far I had the impression that it was all about these characters being confronted to their own issues and being in total denial with it, you know, the fact that they didn't want to see the truth, even if, like, clearly it was in front of them and sometimes they were forced to hear it. I'm thinking about the therapy session, you know, to hear it, to leave it, to say it, but at the end they were choosing the denial. And right there, this episode, I have the impression that for Beth and Jerry, for Beth's character, for Jerry character, for Beth and Jerry relationship, for Beth and Rick relationship, we made a lot of progress. All of that story, you know, about the Fruity Land, that land that Rick created for Beth when she was young. Like, okay, you can be like, such a nice dad, he created such a beautiful place for his daughter, that's so great. We know Rick. We know that he created all of that place just so he can put Beth into it, and during entire hours, days, you know, he doesn't have to pay attention to her, he doesn't have to babysit or anything. Like when he could live, you know, to live some adventures on his own. It was really the babysitting place that he created for Beth. Okay, a really good one, but still a babysitting place, and she said it, that's why she continued to ask all of these things from Rick to Rick. It was to just spend time with him, and that's all of what she wanted. And she was jealous of Tommy because he had a dad who loved him, who wanted to spend time with him. It really meant a lot, you know, for her to spend time with Rick, and it's really also showing that since she's young, she has a really complicated relationship with Rick. You know, it's not just about the fact that he disappeared, he reappeared, and after that she was so afraid of him leaving again that all of that toxic relationship between them began. No, in fact, they already had a bad relationship before because she was a kid who just wanted to spend time with her dad and he was not truly there for her. I mean, he was there for her, but he was giving her stuff and not time. And she just wanted time, you know, she just wanted for her dad to be interested by her, not to have material things, not really. But at the end, she realized that she's like her dad for how she acts, the fact that she doesn't want to recognize when she's wrong, the fact that she has a strong ego, the fact that she can be violent also sometimes. The fact that she's okay with closing stuff into a weird way, a not morally accepted way, like all of that situation, to create a clone for Tommy. You can be like, that's great because Tommy is gonna be back, so his dad is not gonna be killed, so that family is back together, that's a good aunt. And in fact, did we want really for the real Tommy to come back? You know, someone who raped animals during so many times and was a cannibal? Maybe not. But is it really the right thing to do, you know? To kill someone, to make a clone based on him, and to give that fake thing person to his family? To create that big lie, to hide the fact that you did a mistake, you pushed a kid right there and you all abandoned that kid during so long, you know, into that fake land, you know, that fruity land. I'm not so sure either. But the conclusion of all of that, it's Beth recognizing that she's like her father. It's Rick giving to his daughter, you know, that opportunity. It's really like, okay, you just confessed that you are like me. Maybe you can be like me, you can have the same life than me, we can create a clone based on you and you can go on adventures and let your clone, you know, do your usual stuff. Like, it's almost like he's offering his life to Beth. I know that Rick is not a clone, but you've got what I meant. Like, he's offering her the opportunity to be free, you know, because he considers that he's free. Do you understand what I mean? And she doesn't want to do that. She loves her life, she wants to stay with her life, she's okay to stay with it, even if she knows that it's a little against who she is, it's still not what she wants. Do you understand what I mean? I'm not sure that she knows what she wants, but she knows what she doesn't want. It means a lot. And for her relationship with Rick also, the fact that she just admitted that and she chose to stay with her life, it can mean also a lot for their relationship. And the fact that we discovered that about how it was when she was young, their relationship, it helps me also to understand that their relationship didn't begin to be toxic when he left and reappeared. Even before that, it was not toxic, but something was wrong. And because of that, you know, because of Beth admitting that, doing that, maybe it can have also consequences on Jerry and Beth's relationship. We saw her looking at his picture, you know, their wedding's picture, and we had on the other side Jerry, who had all of this adventure also with this woman, these 3 boobs alien, and the fact that he wanted a rebound and he wanted to be with someone badass. I think that Jerry, he needs to be with someone that he admires. We have some people like that, you know, into real life. I know some people, like, you have to admire something into the person with who you are, and I think that for Jerry it's the extreme of that, at least for that 3 boobs alien. Yes, I prefer to name her like that than with her real name. And no, it was not someone for you because you were afraid of her and you don't want that, I was gonna say, anymore. To be afraid into your relationship, to not be truly who you are, and you want to take your responsibility. I mean, at the end, you're finally taking your responsibility by saying to that woman, no, I don't want to be with you anymore. It's a big thing for Jerry, you know, to take a decision, to take the responsibility of it. It's a lot for him. But he took his courage and he did it. Cool, Jerry. The fact that you spent that moment, you know, that episode with your kids, I'm glad. Like the fact that I was glad, you know, to have Beth and Rick together during this episode. And yes, the fact that it didn't work for Jerry with that alien, the fact that Beth, she made that evolution on her own. Maybe not during the last episode, but maybe at some point they're gonna get back together. It can evolve. Because they didn't stop, you know, their marriage really because they didn't love each other. They stopped it because Jerry was getting tired of being left behind and for Beth to have this toxic relationship with her father, and Beth, she gave up on that marriage because she chose Rick over Jerry. So you know, that situation can evolve. I mean, their answers to this dilemma can evolve, so maybe their relationship can continue again soon. We'll see. Let's go for me for the final episode of this season 3. For you it's gonna be in another video, so it's all for you for today and it's all for me for now, so bye for now. Bye.
Wait a minute, Doc. Are you telling me that you built a time machine?
Great.